welcome back to the channel. It's me, Owen Roth. As you can see, I'm not in my usual getup. I got some new boots, some new tactical pants, the flannel you may have seen, and the boonie hat. Obviously you can see the pack back here. It's looking a little different. So today, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be seeing if I can start a fire, and this skill is very useful in a survival situation. I plan on going into the army a little later on in life, and happens to be, if there's a zombie apocalypse, boom, I can start a fire. So today I'm gonna be headed up into here, and this is a little away from this trail and the opening. It's gonna be able to block the wind, which could be an enemy in your goal in starting a fire. And we're gonna head on in there. What's up, YouTube? I think right here is going to be a good little spot. This actually would be a good spot in a situation if I were to survive out here, because I've got this covering here. If I could set my fire right here, I could be blocked from wind this direction. I could use this as a base to start a shelter, which is great to block wind. Okay, so my original idea with this was I was gonna use a bow drill, which, if you don't know, it's basically a stick. It looks like a bow and arrow. This right here was my original attempt. Now the idea was I was gonna use a pair of earbuds, which is an everyday item, something that you could find and use yourself. However, I think it would work better with maybe paracord. Now, if it really came down to it, you probably could use something like this. But you really got to find a stick that is super smooth, I think, because it's got to be able to spin back and forth really well. And whenever we put the stick in here, it didn't really do what we wanted it to, and it didn't have that range of motion that you need for this technique to work. So what I'm gonna do is, I don't really know if it's got a name, but I'm basically just gonna spin this stick on this here until I get some hot ash, and then pour that on some kindling, and then blow into it and see if I can get a fire going. Okay, so as you can see, we got some smoke going, so that means that there's some ash. So now, you want to get your ash and pour it on your kindling. So as you can see, it got the fire going. So the important part to the beginning of a fire is to make sure you get enough kindling, which is anything that's going to be able to get your fire started. So dry leaves, which you can see I'm putting on here now. Small sticks will work. And the idea with maintaining a fire is you want to build it. So you gotta start small with some kindling. Now, as you can see, look, it just went out. So what you can do is you can put it in here and make sure you get some dry stuff. Okay, so as you can see, after some small work, we got a decent fire going. It was going a second ago. Now she's looking not terribly. They always said smoke follows beauty. So let's move away that way. In a second, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get our survival meal, which, if you haven't ever heard of before, mini muffins. Nature's prime Wagyu steak is mini muffins. So as you can see here, it's a prime protein-filled little snack, and so we're just gonna roast her over the fire. So this is the muffin. Pretty good. Hit the fire. I'm eating some little donuts. Couldn't tell. So when you leave a fire in a survival situation, you may want your fire to stay going, but today, we're not surviving. Obviously, I got donuts, mini muffins. I'm doing all right. So what that entails is that I'm gonna have to put this fire out. So first, you want to stomp your fire out.
Now, now spreading it around may not have been the best idea. A little smoke coming at you. I really want to make sure get it out.
Brought a little, this may look like Mountain Dew, but this is actually just water. You can, you know. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Obviously, I'm finishing up in a tree. I mean, this would probably be where I'd sleep, you know, maybe over there. But, you know, today, I had a great time. You know, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and maybe in a few weeks, I might have another similar situation. I might do a little catch and cook. You know, coming up, I might camp in my car. If you've seen this guy on YouTube called Mav, he does a lot of camping out of his truck. So we'll see what happens. See you in the next one.
Like and subscribe.
The